Tom Cruise is more than just a Hollywood icon. He's a one-man franchise, a real-life stunt machine, and a walking headline. But behind the million-dollar smile and record-breaking box office numbers is a story filled with family hardship, religious controversy, and a relentless drive that borders on obsession. From Catholic seminary dropout to cinematic skydiver, here are the wildest, most surprising facts about Tom Cruise that even some of his biggest fans might not know.
That's a pretty impressive response time, fellas.
He grew up in 15 different schools and almost became a priest. Before the red carpets and action movies, Tom Cruise was just a kid growing up in near poverty. Born in Syracuse, New York, he moved constantly, attending 15 schools in 14 years. At one point, he even enrolled in a seminary to become a Catholic priest. But his path changed dramatically after being cut from his high school football team for drinking beer before a game. That disappointment pushed him toward acting, and soon, he was starring in a school play that sparked it all. He used to bus tables in New York before landing Endless Love. When he turned 18, Tom Cruise moved to New York City with barely any money and a lot of ambition. He worked as a busboy while auditioning for roles. It didn't take long. His first film appearance was in Endless Love in 1981, but it was Taps that same year that caught people's attention. The director was so impressed by Cruise's intensity during rehearsals that he expanded his role. It was the first of many times Cruise's sheer energy changed the course of a production. He launched Mission Impossible and nearly lost the franchise. Mission Impossible wasn't just a hit in 1996, it was Tom Cruise's first big gamble as a producer. He put his own money into it, chose the director, and helped craft the tone. And it worked. The film became a blockbuster and launched a franchise that's still running nearly 30 years later. But in 2006, Paramount cut ties with Cruise after a string of controversies, including a notorious appearance on The Oprah Winfrey Show and outspoken advocacy for Scientology, citing unacceptable conduct. Determined to reclaim his standing, Cruise strategically distanced himself from controversy and focused on revitalizing his career. He returned to Paramount later and turned Mission Impossible into one of the most respected action series in film history. He's done his own stunts, even when it meant breaking bones. Whether he's clinging to the side of a plane, holding his breath underwater for over 6 minutes, or jumping off cliffs, Tom Cruise has redefined what it means to commit to the bit. During Mission Impossible Fallout, he broke his ankle leaping between rooftops. And in Dead Reckoning, he did a motorcycle base jump off a mountain 8 times in one day. His reasoning? He believes audiences can feel when it's really him. And honestly, they probably can. He's a licensed pilot and flew in Top Gun Maverick. Tom Cruise doesn't just play a pilot, he is one. He's been flying since 1994, holds multiple licenses, and flew several of the real aerial sequences in Top Gun Maverick. In fact, he delayed the movie's release for over 2 years just so fans could experience it on the big screen the way it was meant to be. And it paid off. Maverick earned over $1.4 billion worldwide and became the highest-grossing movie of his career. He turned down a ton of iconic roles. Tom Cruise was once offered the role of Iron Man before Robert Downey Jr. got it. He also turned down Footloose, The Shawshank Redemption, and even Edward Scissorhands. While some of these films became massive hits without him, Cruise has said he only chooses roles he's fully passionate about. In a twist of fate, many of the films he did turn down helped to shape the careers of other stars. He gave up all 3 of his Golden Globe trophies. Despite 4 Oscar nominations for Born on the 4th of July, Jerry Maguire, Magnolia, and Top Gun Maverick, Tom Cruise has never taken home the Golden Statue. But in 2021, he returned all 3 of his Golden Globe Awards. He took this unprecedented step as a protest against the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, the organization behind the Golden Globes, which was facing widespread accusations of lack of diversity and transparency. It was a rare move and a powerful statement from one of the industry's most bankable stars. He once paid a stranger's hospital bill after a hit and run. One of Tom Cruise's lesser-known stories? In the 90s, he witnessed a hit-and-run accident in LA and stayed with the injured woman until help arrived. When he found out she didn't have health insurance, he covered her $7,000 ER bill, just because. It's moments like that, rare but real, that remind fans there's more to him than stunts and tabloids. He's the face of Scientology, but rarely talks about it now. Tom Cruise has been Scientology's most famous member for decades. He said the church helped him overcome dyslexia and credited it with transforming his life. But his promotion of Scientology, especially during the mid-2000s, sparked major backlash, especially when he criticized actress Brooke Shields for using antidepressants. The infamous Today Show interview with Matt Lauer, where Cruise declared psychiatry a pseudoscience, became a turning point in his public image. Since then, he's avoided discussing the topic in interviews altogether. He lost contact with his daughter, Suri, after his divorce. After his high-profile divorce from Katie Holmes in 2012, Tom Cruise reportedly became estranged from their daughter, Suri. In a 2013 deposition, he admitted he hadn't seen her in over 100 days due to filming commitments, and reports suggest he hasn't had much contact with her since. Though he's tight-lipped about the relationship, the distance between Cruise and his daughter remains a deeply human and heartbreaking part of his story. He's about to film in space, literally. Tom Cruise is working on a movie that will shoot scenes aboard the International Space Station. If it happens, he'll become the first civilian actor to film in space. NASA and SpaceX have confirmed their involvement, and Universal Pictures is backing the $200 million project. Because when you're Tom Cruise, Earth just isn't enough. From couch-jumping controversies to billion-dollar comebacks, Tom Cruise has lived one of the most extreme and fascinating careers in modern Hollywood. Love him or criticize him, one thing's for sure, he's never boring. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Tom Cruise's wild ride through fame, hit that like button and subscribe for more untold stories of Hollywood legends. Got a favorite Tom Cruise movie or a theory about his upcoming space film? Drop it in the comments, we're always reading.